Thank you very much, Jack, and we're very grateful to you for all your support. Now, the other thing I've got this morning to pass round, and I'm going to ask 2 or 3 other people to say a few words while we're doing it, is that we've got 1,000 posters to go up in shops and in your front windows. So I'm going to get these and pass them all around. Please do all take one. If you've got shops around the corner, you can put them up in. That's great as well. So take a few if you want. I'd like to get rid of them all and see them going up around the area. So just while we pass those out, I'm going to ask Chris Long and Jonathan Lees and Sheila Carlton if they'd just like to say a couple of words. And then finally I'm going to ask Tim Hall to say a couple of words from the Mill Valley perspective. So Jonathan, see you first. If you want to say a couple of words, and we'll pass the posters around while you do that.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for this opportunity just to say a few words. I think the main thing I want to emphasise is I'm Jonathan Lees, I'm from the Lib Dems, and this is very much a cross-party campaign that we are looking to save Epsom Hospital. I think it's fantastic. There's so many of us here today, and I think we need to continue to campaign, and I just want to encourage us to keep going so that we can send a clear message to the Trust, to the government, that we will not lie down, we will not let Epsom just be closed or deteriorated or shut down at any level, and that we will continue to stand together. And we need to work and work and work and to continue to do that. And it is something for everybody across Epsom to work towards. I think also Chris mentioned about the review for London, and reading that it just thinks, what's that going to do for Epsom? How's that going to impact? And I think, I've said it before and I'll say it again, that it means that we need to continue to pursue the reality of Epsom Hospital standing on its own, to be separated out from St Helier, so that we do not get caught up in what happens in London and the cutting of potentially 32 to 16 hospitals. That Epsom can stand and be as it is, providing a service that is needed for this community and communities beyond, that is free to everybody, when it's needed, where it's needed, on time, in the situations available. So I just want to finish by saying thank you for coming. Please do keep coming, no matter how many there are, because we need to continue to send the messages to the people in power that make the decisions. So let's keep going. Just really want to encourage you. Thanks for listening. Thank you.
We'll pass over to Sheila Carlton and then pass over to Chris Long.
Hello, I see the same old faces, and thank you all very much for coming. I know it may be difficult on a Saturday morning, but we really do appreciate that you keep turning out over and over again for us. I'm here obviously representing my political group, but I'm also here representing the people I work for, and that's the GMB. Now the GMB is a trade union, and we have thousands of members who work in the health service. And I think while we're busy saying we've got to save the hospital, what we're also saying is we've got to save jobs, because we represent people who cook in the kitchen, who clean, who porter. We heard on Monday that half of the medical secretaries at Epsom are going to be got rid of, and they're going to outsource that particular group of people. How can we do that? How can that possibly work, outsourcing medical secretaries? So while we're busy fighting so that we can use that hospital, remember that we're also fighting so that people who regard that place as their workplace, who need that place for their livelihood, can also keep that building going. So thank you very much for coming, and please remember the staff when you're out and campaigning. Thanks a lot.
Hello, I'm Chris Long. I'm from the Reference Association group, and I'm pleased to say we are working with all the parties in this campaign to save the services as many as we can, because whilst we're all making a big thing about maternity today, they are shutting down other services by the back door. And I have, for the last 7 years, fought to save all the services needed by the residents of not only Epsom and Ewell, but all the surrounding boroughs in Surrey that use this hospital. And I thank you all so much for coming along today. Thank you.
Right, so I'll come over to St Hall and Crystal can grab the end of the posters.
Thank you. I'm St Hall, I'm leader of Mole Valley Council, which for those of you who don't know is Leatherhead, Dorking, Ashby, Brook and Betcham. I'm here representing both ourselves from Mole Valley, but also to an extent our friends at Rygo. See, many of you, Epsom Hospital is your local hospital and you can walk to it. You are, however, only some of the users. If Epsom Hospital goes, people from our villages and towns will have to travel miles, and what makes it even worse, as we've seen elsewhere, the government is trying to close facilities at Royal Surrey at Guildford, and also East Surrey is also under threat at times, and St Peter's at Churchley. So there will be the most terrific black holes in the middle of Surrey. So can I again thank you very much for all your support, and please remember, you're not just fighting for the people of Epsom, you're fighting for the people of the Midlands, whole of the county of Surrey. So there are hundreds of thousands of people you're all fighting for. So thank you.